Yo, I'm coming at you with some Wi-Fi battles I had in a couple of weeks. And I gotta say, these went better than expected. Like, way better, I might say myself. I feel like I'm really improving in the whole Showdown thing. And I'm getting better, so check this out as I work my way up the ladder in the many different tiers that are on here. So, here we go. I'm your host, Triple Star. This is Pokemon Showdown. And you're about to see that all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Let's get it. This is going to be a random battle with my banner team. I lead off with Terror. I didn't really think too much to lead off with, so I was just like, I'll go with Terror. I was hoping that he would switch out and I can just damage whatever he sends in. That's why I didn't go for the Dazzling Gleam. I felt it was too obvious. So I send out Shadow, go for the Fake Out, make it flinch, then I go for the Ice Shard. And luckily for me, that flinch made him get confused. I guess it broke him out of outrage. So I'm like, whatever, I'll go for the Ice Shard. Take out his Garchomp. I don't know why he would send in Garchomp on it, knowing that I have Ice Shard. As you can see, he probably should have just switched out into something else, but whatever, I'm not complaining. So I take out Garchomp with the Ice Shard, and I take out the Salamence that he sends back in. Again, I don't get why, but I get the critical hit as well. And I figured I'll just get some damage off of this thing. I hit the Aggron with a nice Shard. Comes at me with Head Smash, takes me out, one hit KO. I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Shadow, you did your part, I'm proud of you. Let's send out the homie Solo. He about to just take this guy out. But no, psych, just kidding. But he does, however. Comes back around with the Boomerang on the second turn after he makes the Metal Burst fail. I'm not going to question it, I'm not complaining. I'm just going to take that. So, Solo falls to the plane rough and Mawile. I'm like, it's okay, you did your part. I send in Blaze. Blaze is like Fire Punch. I was hoping to get the burn, so I wouldn't even have to deal with another turn, but it's cool. Comes at me with a Brick Break. I eat that up like it was nothing. Come back around with Fire Punch, take out that Mawile like it was nothing. 2-hit KO. He sends out for Alligator. I'm like, okay. Thunder Punch. And I guess he predicted me to switch out, hence why he went for the Ice Punch. I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, Thunder Punch. But he has the Aqua Jet, takes me out. So I'm like, okay. Well, I got the Thunder Punch off of you. I guess I was really hoping to get him paralyzed off the first one, but I was just being a well-wisher. So I Mega Evolve my homie Udorai. Go for the Giga Drain. I was surprised that I can outspeed it, but hey, whatever. Then he sends out Blaziken. I'm like, I'm just going to get some damage off of it. I eat up that Brave Bird with a little bit of HP left. It's taking recoil damage. I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. And I finish it off with an Earthquake. Like it was nothing. Didn't even get to use the homie Gold, my Dragonite, but that's fine. On to the next battle. And this is a random battle against my friend Shane Mushroom. I lead off with the Charizard, thinking, okay, maybe I can handle it. Charizard Red. I was like, nope, no, not Greninja. So I switch into Soul Eater. I'm like, okay, Garchomp, I'm gonna see if I can take this on. He goes for Dragon Claw as I go for King Shield, so you know, obviously lowers his attack. Goes for another Dragon Claw. I'm like, I'm a Swords Dance, get my strength up. Take advantage of that. Then goes in Skarmory. I was predicting him to attack again, but it's whatever. I go for the Sacred Sword. It actually hurts it pretty bad. I was pretty happy about that. Goes for Brave Bird. Oh, I barely survived that. Luckily, it's not that effective against me, and I finish it off with the Sacred Sword. Have Shell Bell to recover from that damage it took on me with the Rocky Helmet. Then he goes back in the Garchomp. I'm thinking, no, I'm going to take out with a Shadow Sneak because it probably outspeeds when we use Fire Fang. So I'm like, okay, Soul Eater, you did your part. So I go into P Rabbit. And I go for the Aqua Jet, finish it off. I get hit by the Rough Skin. I'm like, okay. That's fine, that's fine. He sends out the Greninja, gets a Dark Pulse, and I flinch. I meant to go for the Play Rough there, but it didn't really work out. Oh wait, this is the last Pokemon. I forgot this was a 3v3, and I already took out 2 of his Pokemon. So it's just a back and forth between P Rabbit and his Greninja. I hit it with the Aqua Jet, just take it out completely. It was pretty nice. And here's the last battle. Just another random battle with my OU team. I lead off with Dr. Sad. I'm like, okay, this is fine. I go for the Scald, not thinking that he was going to switch on to his grass type, the Superior, right? So I go into Big Dig. I'm like, okay, I'm going to set up on you then. So I get the Stealth Rocks out. I'm just losing HP to the lead seed. I'm like, whatever. I also get the toxic off on it, get it poisoned, so it can take damage, even though it is trying to get its HP back with the leech seed. Then it goes into Magna Zone. I'm like, nope, Earthquake. I was actually looking up if it had Levitate or not. Luckily, it didn't. So I just keep going back and forth. Hits me with an Earthquake. I hit it with a Toxic because I don't have any fear of any poison types anymore. So now I'm just trying to stay in there as long as possible, take some hits as the toxic damage builds up. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'll go into Ryu, my Greninja, and I predict him to go back into his Servine. I switch it out, or Superior, whatever, and I go into Not My While, thinking, okay, I can take some grass attacks. And I go for the knockoff, still didn't finish it, and it's still living on me. I'm like, okay. And I make a terrible play and go into Dr. Sad thinking he would switch out, so he gets pretty much half his HP back. I'm like, whatever. So I go into SB up, tries to lead seed me, I have the magic bounce, goes right back, hit it with a shadow ball, and it's taking poison damage. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's fine, I'm gonna go for the wish here because Toxic's gonna kill you anyway and I'll get my HP back. And then he goes into Absol, and I was thinking that it would kill me with a sucker punch. I was worried, but no, I outspeed, finish it off with a Dowsing Gleam. I'm like, ooh, no, not having it. And then here comes the Aegislash. I go into my homie World Star, predicting the Shadow Ball, because, you know, I got the normal type. I go for Earthquake. Actually, no, Stone Edge. I'm like, whatever. Then I go for Earthquake, finish it off, even when it was in King Shield. I'm like, okay, that's good with me. That's good with me. This thing goes for Thunder Wave. I don't know why. He probably misclicked or something, so I go for the Stone Edge and take out his Togekiss, whatever it's called, and he goes into Flygon. I finish it off with a return. Those are some pretty good battles. I had fun doing them, and I think I really am improving, making plays on all these people. And yeah, that is it for now. So I hope you enjoyed this ride. Thank you, and come again.